Colin, what's the instruction? Colin, what's the instruction?
Be nice.
That's not the instruction. What's the instruction? Why are you making that face? Colin, what's the instruction? Colin, do you want to have a bar mitzvah session today? What are you going to have to do?
Be nice.
Nope. What's the instruction, Colin?
Do a good job.
What's the instruction?
Do a good job.
Let me get out of this person's way here.
Colin, do you remember you got in trouble a couple weeks ago? Do you remember that? What do you have to do differently?
Be nice.
How?
What's the instruction, Colin?
Be nice.
How
Colin.
can you be nice?
What's the instruction? I don't like what I'm seeing so far.
Hey, you stop it! Be nice.
What else? It's more than just being nice, Colin.
Hello.
No. Hey.
Colin.
How you doing?
Good.
All right.
Colin,
What?
what happened 2 weeks ago?
You scream.
What did you do 2 weeks ago?
Because
Colin, what did you do 2 weeks ago here at the temple?
you hugged the girl.
Who did?
I did.
Is that okay?
Yes.
It's okay to hug a girl?
Yes.
Then how come you got thrown out of here for 2 weeks? Colin, what did you do 2 weeks ago? Colin? You think it's funny that you hugged a girl?
Why?
Colin, you made it pretty clear you can't come in the temple. You're
Come
not
to
welcome
temple.
here. Colin,
You weren't allowed to come last week, remember?
you weren't allowed to come last week. Why was that?
Good.
Colin?
Good.
Colin, what happened 2 weeks ago?
You hugged the girl.
I did?
I did.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Then how come you weren't allowed to come last week? Colin?
Colin.
Stop it!
Don't talk to anybody.
What?
Don't yell at anybody. It's none of your business. You only have one thing to Colin, you only have one thing to concentrate on. That's your behavior. Colin?
How are we going to improve your behavior?
Your behavior 2 weeks ago was unacceptable.
Your behavior?
Your behavior was unacceptable. You got in trouble.
You got trouble?
Who got in trouble?
I got in trouble.
You gonna get in trouble again?
No.
So what do you have to do?
Be nice.
Colin, I don't think you're gonna make it.
What does being nice mean?
Colin, I don't think you're gonna make it into the temple today.
My devil.
You're not going in today.
Go ahead.
We can have our lesson here. You're not allowed in the temple.
Go in the temple.
Nope, you can't go in.
Am I good?
Can't go in.
You ain't go ahead?
No.
Am I good?
You may as well take your notebook out and
No.
Colin, you're not welcome in the temple behaving like this.
Am I going to the temple?
No, you may not.
You laughing?
You're the only one laughing.
No
Why
one's laughing
is
here,
that?
Colin. There's nothing funny. You're about to sacrifice your bar mitzvah because they're not going to let you back in the temple. You don't get it, do you?
What?
If you behave like this again, they're going to cancel your bar mitzvah. Is that what you want?
No.
What are you going to have to do, Colin?
Be nice.
I didn't say anything about being nice. You're going to have to not touch anybody.
Use nice word.
Colin?
Ah.
Colin? What happened 2 weeks ago?
You hugged the girl?
I did?
I did.
Is that okay?
No.
It isn't, is it? You frightened her very much.
You find her?
Right.
Right?
And so they didn't. The rabbi and the cantor said you were not allowed back here, so you couldn't come last week. Colin, if you do it again, you'll miss a whole month, and if you do it a second time, you probably won't be able to ever go back into the temple. Does that bother you?
No.
Colin, please put your attention over here, please. Do you like going in the temple?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that if you touch someone, you can't go in there?
Okay.
Colin, over here, please. Are you going to touch anybody today?
No.
What happens if you do touch somebody?
Because you go home.
I go home?
I'm go home.
That's right. And if you go home today, Colin,
What?
if we send